Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show. Hello, Dark Phoenix.
How's it going? Yums.
It's
Yummy.
going wonderful. Just wonderful.
We made it.
We made it. How's it going with you?
Hey, I'm just I'm just trying to get $1 out of 15.
Hey, that's all any of us can really do, especially in this pandemic, is get our little change.
I was trying to come up with some corny shit to say. Not an old corny shit that your old parents would say back in the day. But anyways,
right.
It didn't go. It kind of hit like a ton of bricks, but it's okay.
Yeah, you served still. Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks, where we tell our side of the issues, featuring host Dark Phoenix and myself, Yums, also known as Yummy.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes. And so what we are, what is the Yummy and Fearless podcast? We're a comedic relationship, current events, feminist, weekly podcast about navigating life with a focus on living fearlessly.
Yes, and some people might even say we are intellectual with a tad bit of ratchet, but
yes.
But who's counting?
Which I think is probably even more accurate. There's just a special seasoning of ratchetness, just a taste, though.
Right? Yeah. Every now and again.
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. So what's the topic for today?
So today we want to talk about old lady shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
Old lady shit. Wasn't that long ago. It feels like it wasn't that long ago when we were coming down on our moms, on our parents for just being old, saying old things, doing old things. But here we are.
And here we are, and I'm gonna tell you something. Time flies.
You better believe it. Y'all better know it. It flies.
One day you're driving around the state in cut off denim jeans, shorts, and suit coat jackets, and roller skates, and the next thing you know, you need a nap.
Midday
you at the crib, all of that shit. So, but like, believe what you heard, because there are some things that comes with aging. And we not talking about like when you 80 and shit.
Right. It's like we're on the cusp if we aren't already smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think we're in the middle of it. But I noticed aging changes like way earlier, probably around my 30s.
Much earlier than you anticipated. What's the first thing you noticed, or how did you know?
When I would need naps. And I used to be like, what the fuck is this?
You mean you had a hard day, maybe?
Yes.
You had, a long, had you been up late or something? Or
no, just regular life. I remember one year we went to homecoming, and we're doing regular stuff, but we never went hard homecoming.
Right.
Some people go to homecoming, they are drinking hard, smoking weed, they on the yard 24/7. We still never moved quite like that.
Right.
But it was like on a Saturday. After a few hours on the yard, I was like, I need to go back to the hotel and lay down.
That's auntie level right there. Auntie's got to go lay down.
Child, I had to lay down.
Before the party.
The party. And then when the whole weekend is over with, I remember being able to go to homecoming and then go into work the next Monday. Like, oh, okay, what's up?
Like it was nothing.
Mm-mm.
Now you need a nap after the festivities.
I need a nap too.
Then the festivities, post nap action.
Yeah, a day or two. But what about you? You just took like a long road trip, which you handled like a G, because I want
Man,
time.
gotta laugh to keep from crying. Man, I can't do it like I used to. I used to be able to drive 12 hours. Remember, we would go cross
Yes.
country for
Yes.
drive 12 hours like it was nothing. Now I'm just like, if it's longer than like 4 hours,
3 or 4,
I need a hotel room.
I need a room. And we would be in a good mood.
Yes, and still be ready to party. What is going
Yes.
on?
And
Old lady
keep
shit.
keep talking. Here's some more old lady shit. So with our podcast, we're getting active on social media,
Right?
and these DMs, this chick keep texting me time out what type of sexual shit I like. And it's pissing me the fuck off. It just came on my screen. I'm gonna take a minute.
Okay, wait a minute now. Now. What? I mean, she's just she's trying to shoot her shot. What?
This prostitution. I have a thing where like I'm real offended when women try to
Come on to
like,
you.
yes, because it's like, bitch, how you gonna try to offer me something I got? Like, you like titties, motherfucker? I got titties.
But there are a lot of women who like what they have. You know
Well,
what I
you
mean?
better find out.
It's a
That
thing.
time. Every time I look at my screen, this bitch is a notification coming across. Pissing me the fuck off.
Well, why? How's she supposed to know? How's she supposed to know if you are one of those women unless she shoots her shot?
Girl, first off, we on there as the podcast.
Right.
That's one. We on there as the podcast.
She's trying to come up.
Stop being a hoe. That's 2. But that shit pissed me off. I hate when motherfuckers be like, "What you see my ass, bitch? I got an ass." The fuck you talking about?
FOH. GTFOH with that.
Fuck out of here. That grind. Oh, I don't know why that grinds at me.
Okay, that's some old lady shit.
Okay, yeah, all right. Like somebody trying to sell the ocean water. Get the fuck
But
out
speaking
of
of sell the ocean. Wait, but speaking of social media though, that reminds me of TikTok and what I consider old lady shit, I guess, because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to understand what the appeal is and how people have time to do it.
I try repetitively. I've tried repeatedly. And people that are into it, they're constantly forwarding you the TikTok.
All day, girl. All day. I'm
and I look at them and I don't know. I don't have a response.
I don't understand it.
I don't get the appeal.
Help me understand, y'all.
Help me, please help me. Help me understand what is the entertainment value of someone doing a voiceover.
Like, yeah, does that take a lot of talent or
right?
I guess you could say that you have to be talented to grab somebody's attention in 90 seconds. Yeah.
Child. A puppy could hold somebody's attention for 90 seconds.
Put his ass on TikTok. Maybe they do have a TikTok puppy situation.
I don't get TikTok. My sister will sit. We'll have a family function, and she will be sitting there just like going through, and she'll be repeat. I'm like, girl.
So what else? What else you got though?
Okay.
Old lady shit.
I don't like to drive at night.
Me either. What the fuck? I cannot see.
I can't see.
My eyes just decided to bail on me. My eyes are like, fuck it, we ain't doing this no more.
I can't fucking see.
I can't. That just seemed like it happened like all of a sudden.
It was like somebody flipped the light switch. All of a sudden it'd be nighttime. I'm like bucking my eyes. I'm like, I
rubbing my
eyes. Home.
Wait, that's real old lady shit. I remember my mom used to be like, I don't like to drive at night. I'd be like, what the hell's the difference, man? Come on.
I used to be like, shit, that's the time to be out. You guys see what's going on, niggas out and shit. Girl, when the sun starts shedding, I'd be like, oh, like a vampire. I'd be like, oh shit.
Gotta get home.
I gotta get home. I gotta get home.
Oh, that is messed up. I'm like, okay, that's not even cool.
It's embarrassing when people like you and come over. Even with my family functions, they be like staying late. I be like, you know what time it is? My ass gotta go. I don't drive at night.
5 o'clock, gotta go.
Got to go. What about your memory?
Girl, my dad used to call it CRS. Can't remember shit. That I have CRS. Talk about walking into a room like I know I came in here for something. Oh, it's debilitating.
It is.
I gotta write everything down.
I'll pull out my little bag of medication. Because
which is also old lady
which is also old as shit. I have a little bag of medication. I'll pull out my little bag of medication and I'll be like sitting here if I get distracted and look at the laptop and I literally have no memory if I took it within 5 minutes.
Did I take it? Or
no idea.
It's like somebody telling you to count jelly beans and then you lose your count like, God damn it, where was it?
Right, like, oh my God.
1, 2, 3. I mean, the memory, I cannot remember. I can't remember name. I think I have very good short-term memory, but once it's out of my sight, it's gone. It's gone.
Don't remember. I just don't remember shit.
CRS.
I don't remember. I don't remember like if I paid bills at times. I don't.
That's why you gotta write everything. That's why. See, my kids think that I am just trying to be a drill sergeant, but I am writing things down and putting it on my calendar and sending myself reminders because I will not remember.
I will not remember. So let me tell you something. I thought this happened just last week. I thought my electric was on automatic pay. So I'm sitting here and the power goes out. So
oh no.
I text my neighbor like, "What's up? Your power out?" He like, "No." I was like, "Oh shit." I called the company. They like, "Girl, you ain't paid no bill since April." Hey, excuse me? You mean tell me my shit cut off? I go outside. They got that embarrassing ass red. Clamp got me humiliated in front of the neighbors and shit. They cut my shit off.
Don't humiliate the old ass lady. Oh, because I got a bad memory. Come on now.
I'm like, it's classic yums here. But my shit was cut the fuck off last week.
Hey, chalk it up to the memory though. It's not. Don't take it personally. Don't own any of it. Like just and there are things we can do. There are things we can do to mitigate the risk of not remembering.
This is true.
So I got one. What about now? This to me is God's cruel little joke. Like, what's up with this mustache and beard?
Oh, you mean how you have to shave?
I got an Aunt Bunny like Eddie Murphy's aunt. She got a mustache. That is me now. What the hell? Like, God, you got jokes.
Listen, I have to go in there with my razor, wet that bitch, and take this fine beard that goes all the way across and shave it off, which is fucked up.
That's just like, so girls, I'm telling, and that starts early. I'm telling you, that started when I was like 29 or something. You get one hair that's coming out of your chin. Next thing you know, you got a full ass beard. Oh, that pisses me off.
But what I am lucky about, so like on my beard, I just have like on my beard. I have one really long one.
Really what is that? Long. Why is that lucky? I don't understand why
because like so many women I know, they got like straight, like to where they straight up could get a goatee. Like if they fell off on their maintenance, like they got the stubble. They got stubble. Like
after 5 shadow. What is it? 5 o'clock shadow.
I won't get an after 5 shadow. Now I do have one. This motherfucker will get like an inch long.
No, I have those too.
It's thin. It's
but that hair in your chin, that chin hair is very coarse. It's like wire.
It's strong.
I'm like, what the hell?
It's resilient.
It bounces back.
It bounces back.
And it's back by the next day or two. I'm like, okay, this is not okay. God, you got jokes. It's not funny. I get it. It's haha. Let's stop this shit now.
Why you need tweezers?
Tweezers.
You need your tweezers. It's not
Never
a
leave home
game.
without them. Never leave home
Right.
without them.
It is not. But my worst nightmare is like if I'm like kissing a dude and he just come across some stuff. Like I'm gonna tell you, if that shit happen to me, I'm retiring. I'm gonna be like, I'm out. That was my time.
Take me now, Lord. Just take me now.
Like, my ass is done. Won't give a damn.
Meanwhile, he laughing. He like, wasn't that funny when he touched your stubble?
Like
Your beard?
when our beards clashed. Yeah, remember that? But you know what? Like at around 40, exactly what blew my mind was niggas still, young men still liking me.
Why? You know black don't crack, girl.
But in my head, I just thought that was going to be, I don't know, I thought that was going to be the point where I would be officially in the auntie stage.
No.
And, you know, dudes in their 20s wouldn't be checking for me. But like, it really showed me more about like who men are, which is like, I don't know, they just with whatever.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that young men still holler, but my reaction is more on the old lady shit because I'm like, dude, my conversation is, I don't know. I used to be flattered by certain things. Now I'm just like, dude, what's your 401k talking about?
Let's get to it. Speaking of, lost my train of thinking there. Another old lady.
It happens. Well, I could tell you, the gray hair that started fairly early. I think gray hair came. I was very surprised about that. But that might underscore the whole idea of younger guys hollering because you're like, don't you see this damn gray hair in my head?
My gray hair comes in the way. You know how Mitt Romney's gray hair comes? That's mine. It is not you.
Not Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney's, like where it's like on his sideburns. I hate it. It looks so, and then my hair is, I always thought when I went gray, I just thought it was going to be pretty.
I bet it is.
No. My gray looks like if dust had a color. It just looked like lint. It's idiot.
Well, I don't even know because I dyed mine. I've been dyeing mine since I was 29. So
not since 29.
I've been dyeing it.
But I didn't really get gray hair till I was like 44.
Oh, you're lucky.
45. I started getting a little bit around that time. Yeah, now I'm Mitt Romney.
So do you let it just come in or do you dye it? Do you fight it?
I normally fight it, but with the pandemic, I just fighting it. So I just been like full blown Mitt Romney. This motherfucker.
That's another joke that guy had. He was like, okay.
It's just like not giving a fuck, not coming, not caring. But speaking of not giving a fuck, I don't give a fuck about a whole lot.
That was mine. 0. I have very few fucks left.
Me too.
I have very few fucks left, if any.
Hair.
About what? Now is it? Tell me all the things. Give me 3 things that you don't give a fuck about.
I don't give a fuck about the drama within my family. When there's time when I put a lot more thought, or I try to like negotiate the drama in my family, or you know, be in between and be like, oh, come on guys and stuff. I don't care. Not that I don't care, but I feel like people have to make their own choices,
man.
And it's not my ministry to get people's choices.
Better sip your tea. Sip your tea. I'll be sipping it.
I have to save my energy for me.
For real shit.
For real shit. I do not care. The other thing I don't give a damn about is niggas and they bullshit.
Oh, preach. Come on, talk about it.
You on some bullshit. I don't give a fuck about you and your bullshit. Don't fucking talk to me. I don't care. So
Did you ever though? Did you ever give a
not as much as many. Yeah, you do know that. I cared some, but like I really don't care.
You're all out of them. No fucks to give.
I don't have none. What about you? What do you not give a fuck about?
I don't give a fuck about people's feelings as much. Because I used to, you know how we used to back in the day talk about old people just say whatever. Like my
Yeah.
dad, for instance, I would come home and he'd be like, "Oh, you gained a few pounds." I'd be like, "Damn, dad, thanks." Needed to hear that. Now I find myself like, some things just have to be said, and I gotta say it. And I don't care about. I'm more assertive now. I don't care about feelings as much, and I don't give a fuck about the fact that I don't want to be bothered. I
Yeah.
used to feel compelled to be at things, go to functions, be in
Me
people's
too.
company.
Mm.
Now I don't
I
have any fucks to
I
give.
do not care. I do not care.
They're gonna call you standoffish, or they're gonna say you got an attitude, or they're gonna say something about you. Guess what? I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. I don't care. And I used to care to a degree if people felt that I was stuck up because I think I got that characterization some.
Mhm, mhm.
And I wouldn't say that it was like the number one thing on my list, like, oh my God, but I did, if the opportunity came up, see, I'm not stuck up. No, sometimes it'll come up and people like, do you think you're kind of stuck up? And I'll be like, yeah, I do. I do.
Kinda.
On certain topics, yeah.
Yes, I'm a snob. I own it about dumb things. Like I don't want to be around dumb things, dumb people. I'm sorry, guys. Don't come for me in the comments. Don't come for me in the
Fuck. And if you can't fuck with me on that, I don't care. I don't care because
Yeah.
it doesn't cost anybody nothing. I don't
Yeah.
require shit from other people to feel how I feel because I mind my own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in nobody else's face. I ain't posting shit of my ass on Instagram needing likes to be who I am.
Man, I'm telling you. Oh man, you better preach.
Fuck
You had
off.
better preach. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care as much more or at all about. I think it kind of speaks to what you said about people, what people think of you. Like I used to be so inhibited, like
Yeah.
self-conscious about I wouldn't like speak up or engage with people because I
Right.
cared what they thought. Now I'm like they're gonna like me or they're
Or
not.
you're not. Or you're not. And with you have to truly embrace the whole fact that no matter what you do, everybody's not gonna like you.
Period. Point blank.
That is fact.
Look at Michelle Obama, who's a freaking angel and a gift to God. She's a gift to man from God. And
Mm-hmm.
people actually don't like her. And I'm like, what did this woman
What did she
do?
do? What did she do? That's what
But
it does not matter. So
so yeah.
one of our mutual friends listened to our most recent podcast that we put out, Black Men Abroad Real Love,
Mm-hmm.
episode 4.
Sure.
And I think he was only partially joking, but he was joking and he was like, you like to argue with people. I'm like,
So
okay, right. I'm like, I don't like to argue, but if you gonna be saying some shit, I'm gonna pull your whole card. The fuck?
I mean, if you're gonna say dumb shit, then expect that somebody's gonna challenge you on it.
Yeah, and so you being challenged isn't me like enjoying arguing with people, but it's like if you saying dumb shit like, I don't know what to do with all these black women because of these eyelashes. How the fuck? Something
Wigs.
has to be in these wigs. What can I do? I don't know what the fuck.
Gotta get her.
Okay, so we gonna have to do this, and I don't care.
Gotta get her.
So, however that makes you feel.
That's different then. Is that different from when you were younger?
It's slightly. I think the thing is, I think that it's more of a thing of people didn't know me. I think people have a tendency, especially with women, or I have a very laid back energy. Mm-hmm. And I think people would make initial conclusions about me without actually knowing me.
Right.
This bitch just said my pussy is so wet. I'ma hurt her. I'ma hurt her.
Tell her congratulations and good luck with that. Hope she finds something to dry it up. What the hell? I don't know.
I'm gonna address this when we done, but this is annoying. All right. I think people saw what they wanted to see. But anybody who even knew me a little bit knew I was like lightweight fire.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think similarly, I think I've always had that fire in me, but very few people saw it. But now, I think this is a direct manifestation or a direct result of getting older, old lady shit. That I like. Please underestimate. Please give me a reason to light that ass up.
Yeah.
I would love. That's something I never looked forward to back in the day. Now that I'm an old lady, I'm like, please give me.
I don't mind the conflict.
Please, just give me a reason. Make my day.
Yeah. Like I still wouldn't describe myself as a person that just thrives off of conflict. I don't.
Right. You don't go looking for it.
I'll go looking for it. But you know what?
But don't let the sweet face fool you.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you. You know, what was that commercial? Was that Colt 45 that Billy D. Williams would be like, don't let the smooth taste fool you? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Which kind of brings me to my next point, which, I do lightweight be on some SMD shit. I really do, because I don't care. I don't have the time to care.
SMD, y'all.
SMD.
Suck on my balls.
Right.
That reminds me of Beyonce.
Right. I've spent decades turning me down for the
Amen, sister.
of other people.
Talk about it.
Because I ain't doing shit to nobody. It's like, if
that's right.
About this little shit, then you a punk any motherfucking way.
Yes.
So,
oh my God.
Better out of here.
You better. I mean, that's something that is a benefit. And I think these are things. I mean, we talked a little bit about the woes of being older, but I think these are benefits. You've earned it. You've earned the right to be like, you better get the hell. I didn't come to play with you. I did not come.
Exactly. And I'm not waiting to be saved by nobody. So I'm not waiting, for whoever the fuck he is, air quote, to come save me. Jesus saves.
Amen.
I'm not waiting on no nigga to save me.
Oh, I can completely concur.
Peace out. Yeah, I definitely am. I don't care. I don't care. So do you think that it's a lot easier for you to see the bullshit now in situations?
I do. I think that and I guess this is just the benefit of age and wisdom. You do see a lot of when you see little girls, stuff that they're on, and I'm not even hating. I think that young women, we have our stages that we go through, but when women are on some BS, young women, when young men are on some BS, I'm gonna try that with the little young chicks. I'm not the one. Our time.
Yeah.
The way my naps are set up, I'd rather be sleeping anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just feel like whomever you are, you can get this work. Gonna get this work, because you're not about to worry the shit out of me. I have enough real life issues that I have limited influence and control over. The little stuff I have control over, you getting this work. You don't pass the fuck down. That's how that one goes.
I don't like to entertain. I think the other thing too, I don't like to entertain silliness. Like
I don't either.
Like I don't really want. It's certain things I don't want to talk about. I don't want to listen to. I really don't give a damn why Jeannie Mai and Jeezy didn't get together sooner. They're married now. I don't know. But if you like that, that's good for you. I just don't. Maybe I'm on some old lady shit. I don't even know who half these. They all sounded like it.
I get sick of hearing about they love. I don't know why they love story grinds at me.
Let them people live. Let them live.
Why telling me? I mean, like they be telling and that's part of my social media. I think just the public way in that people live such personal things, but I don't understand. I started my IVF the day of my wedding. Let me tell the globe.
Oh, wow. Did she say that?
Yes. I think just them. I don't understand.
The day of her wedding.
I don't understand the public.
I don't know. You know what? They don't get on my nerves as much as, say, hearing about the royals, though. With the exception of Meghan Markle, who I had a special connection with. But aside from her, before when they had the big wedding with Kate, was it Kate?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a damn about them. I do not. They just shut down the whole TV to show it on all the channels, which I wasn't watching TV all like that anyways, but this is why. I hear about that shit.
Just to get you all involved and like you care. But yeah, I most certainly don't care. So do you feel that being older, that you're more comfortable with the idea of being alone?
I do, and I like it. In fact, I like being myself. I'm like, dude, when you had a house full of men, boys that
Yeah.
I raised, it's like I like my solitude. And maybe that's old lady shit. I don't remember. But then let's go back. So I think that I've always kind of been somewhat, a lone wolf type of gal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a result of getting older, but I damn sure own it. What about you?
Wow. You know what? I like it. I like it. There are times when I do feel a little lonely, but I can't think of a single person that I want to break my loneliness with. So I'm
One of
cool
these
with
days,
it.
though, one of these
Yeah,
Thundercats
sure.
gonna
Right.
see you. They're gonna DM you, and you're gonna be like,
Talking about their pussy or something. Yeah.
"Can a woman be a Thundercat?
Right. I was about to tell
Thunder
you,
pussy? I don't
a
know.
thunder pussy ain't it. Not for the kids. Shit. It's
Try
all
something else. Try some other old bitch.
right. I'm
You
out.
know,
Yeah. I have to respond to her like,
Let me ask you this though. I have a question for you. Have you noticed a difference what you not eat?
I know I have.
Because I can't eat onions no more.
You can't eat onion?
I used to love them joints. I cannot eat onions. I still eat them. It's not good. I
Really?
used to be able to drink wine. I can't drink wine anymore.
Are you
I
serious?
can't get on roller coasters anymore either.
No.
I remember my mother.
No.
I distinctly remember my mother. We went to like amusement park, and my mom was like, "I cannot ride roller coasters. I cannot get on." She would not, and I was like, "What fun is that to go to an amusement park and you can't get on any?" So she finally got on the little thing that doesn't go upside down, and she curled the whole time.
Are you serious?
That is me now. I'm like, I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I,
gosh.
I ain't going upside down on nobody's
I
roller
definitely
coaster.
know I can't do that.
I'm not. Don't spin me around too much.
Don't move too fast. I'm definitely medically frail-ish.
Medically, yeah. Well,
Like,
oh snap, yeah. That's
yeah,
definitely coming
it
to
is.
fruition there.
Oh my God, completely. So like I can't get like too excited out of nowhere. Or like if it's just like stupid shit like that, like a temperature change.
It's
If I
cold in here. Is it cold to
right, then
y'all?
all of a sudden here come a headache. This just shit to fuck up your day. But some that I recently within the last few weeks have started doing that I feel is old lady. I have started frying chicken for people.
What?
Frying
What?
frying chicken for niggas.
What the absolute hell has happened here?
Girl,
You
that's me.
don't go. You are going to the auntie
I
light. You're going to the auntie light. Come
long.
back.
I made you a pan of mac and cheese. Come pick it
What?
up.
Oh
I
my
make my
goodness.
birthday cakes every year.
Girl, you're gonna make somebody a good wife. That
Just,
is awesome.
I don't know.
That's freaking out. That's the kind of old lady you want to be. That's the kind of old lady everybody want to be. You don't want to be these ratchet ass old ladies that be still dropping it low and spreading it wide.
Still dating with a daughter.
Having babies.
Yeah, right.
me and grandma pregnant at the same time.
Right. Right. So, have you noticed less of an interest in sex as you've aged?
I can't say that I have. I cannot say that
Wow.
I have. What about you? Have you noticed less of it?
Well, your answer is making me wonder if perhaps my answer, if I don't know if it's that I've noticed less of an interest in it, or if I have less of an interest in participating in the low quality of sex
With another person. Oh, you
with
mean with another
with
person?
another person. Yeah, the sex by myself is bomb. But the sex with other motherfuckers is like, because I've said this before, I think there's an epidemic of niggas in their sexual skill level
Yeah.
being very delayed.
Their ability does not match
They're
what
begging.
what's in their head.
Right.
Um, but I don't know that I am less you know what, I'm more risk averse. I'm more risk averse
Yeah, me
than
too.
I was back in the day, and that just everything that entails. So whereas back in the day I might have been, if it don't work out, it just doesn't. Now I'm like,
Right. Nah.
I'm kind of like you with the whole frying chicken. Like if we go there, then I'm gonna wanna make you dinner. And if I want to make you dinner and you ain't feeling me like that, then I gotta cut you.
Right.
So
right. So like there are times when I'm really happy that I'm not dating anyone because like I'll be asleep and then I'll have to use the restroom. But really I need to get up, stand up, and I need to stretch in order to properly stand completely straight up and walk. But because my bladder will be so full, I don't have time to do that. So I have to stay hunched over and my legs spread apart like there's a small horse, and like I just sort of straddle to the toilet. It is the most unsexy, pitiful, humiliating. It is, talk about humbling.
I mean, how many times does that happen though? I mean, that can't happen very often. You want to give up on love because of that?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine somebody in the bed with you? You be like, oh shit, I gotta pee. You get up. You can't stand completely straight up. And you don't have the time to do a proper stretching, or you may piss on yourself. So you go ahead, hunched over, with your legs, or by the way, when you're hunched over, your legs spread apart naturally to walk. And you sort of just lob into the bathroom. You're not coming back out. Ain't nobody wanting to fuck you when you come back out after.
That's better than pissing on yourself.
Only slightly. Only slightly. I'm like, this is birth control right here.
Just in case I looked young in the face.
Oh,
and you had any doubts? Watch this.
Wait, check this out. Which is, because people are like, oh, you look so young. And I'd be like, child, do I have something to show you? I can look as young as you think.
Where do you get a lot of this?
Wait till you see.
Where do you get a lot of this morning routine? Watch this.
Wait till you see me ride an imaginary horse to the restroom in the morning. You're not gonna say, you'll be like, what? Like with your little baby face. I got a baby face, but shit, I can't stand straight up. Not all the time. Not all the time. Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Mm-mm.
Well, I have the same problem, but mine has to do with my hips. Let me tell you, ladies out there, you are younger than 30. Hell, if you're 20s, please stretch out your hips, your hip flexors. The hip. I know you don't believe it. I know it sounds unbelievable, but there will be a time when you won't be able to spread your legs as wide or stand as straight because of those hip flexors. Get those, or lift your knees as high as they need to go. Please stretch out those hips. That's what I'm saying.
Stretch out the hips.
You don't hear anything else I'm saying to you today.
Stretch out the hips.
Stretch out the hips.
And maybe this is what happened to me, which I just told you about this. That happens to me maybe once or twice, once a month. This happens where I will go to sleep sort of sitting up, and for some reason my legs are bent and they're wide open, similar to like a frog's legs, and I will fall asleep. I will fall asleep in this position, and I will wake up and I cannot close my legs. So I have to take my arms and try to close my legs back up and extend them. Just imagine this, just the visual. Frog legs. So like my legs are all the way pushed up almost to my crotch. Wide the fuck open.
Why are
you starting like exact? How do I even start?
They just end up like that. I mean, you wake up and they're kind of like that.
Well, I really enjoy sitting Indian style. Okay, so that's probably how it starts. But like I somehow take it an extra step to where it isn't Indian style, but I'm straight up and they are like wide flat. And I done laid flat down and I cannot, it is not within my ability to close them.
Wait, help me understand it. Help me understand it. So you go to sleep with your feet with the bottoms of your feet touching each other.
Yes.
And your knees spread eagle.
Eagle. And the bottom of my feet is pretty close to my vaginal area. That's how close up they are. And so my legs are like open, like on the mattress. That's how far open they are.
So that means you're pretty flexible. But what happens when you sleep like that and of course you wake up and then you have a cramp?
I wake up because this is not what God wanted for me in my body. So stuff freezes, I guess. So I literally, if it was a fire, I still would be in here like I take my arms trying to lift my legs to close them and put right, and move it over, swing it over to the side. I'm just like, oh, and it's that one, and then the other one is, which I do this at least twice a week. I fall asleep halfway sitting. I used to see my grandmother fall asleep sitting up. I never used to understand how people do that. I'm like, lay your ass down. That don't even make sense. But here I am. One leg hanging out the side of the bed. I'm sort of sitting up, but one leg is outside of the bed. So all the blood pools down. And this motherfucker, I wake up and I can't move it on my own.
Like, oh, here we go again.
We back at it with another combination of me falling asleep in this same fucked up position, and my legs be like, what you gonna learn is this is not how you go to sleep. Oh my God. I'm like,
I'm sure there was a time you could just spring right up out of that.
Yes,
but
I could hop up, I could swing the other leg around, I could pull this one on back. I can't.
It's them hips, I'm telling you. Hip flexors and knees. But I have a question for you. So speaking of in bed, so was there ever a time when you would getting busy or making love or something, you would watch yourself in the mirror? And could you ever imagine
No.
doing that now?
No. I never would have thought that I would be going to sleep with frog legs and wake up like I can't close my leg. Never in 3 million years.
But I'm talking about would you watch yourself make love now in the mirror?
I don't want to see it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, has it changed that much? I'll tell you, mine has changed. All this. I mean, are we amongst family? Because I'm just gonna tell you, things sag now that didn't used to sag.
Sag ain't even. Let me tell you, my best position. If I was to tell a dude, I'd be like, let me get on my side so I can show you what I'm really about. Okay, that's where I'm at. Like that's how you gonna see.
Got my best moves.
That's how you gonna see what I'm really about.
With no mirror.
With no mirror. I don't want to see no mirror.
And turn out all the lights for God's sakes. Turn the lights.
I don't want no light coming through under the door. No street light through the window.
So I'm like a vampire. Turn that
right.
Turn off.
Like, can we get a nooner in? No, it's too much light around noon. Nigga, I see you at night.
You got any of those light blocking curtains?
Right.
We good.
Right. Or a dungeon or something we can do this in, because I'm not about to be laughing at my ass.
So I'm gonna tell you, if you think I have a young face, and then I
take these clothes off, you gonna be like, hold up.
You'll know before that, because I ain't gonna ever let you. We ain't never ever gonna do anything when it's light outside. That's the dead giveaway right there. Like, damn, she must be older than what she's saying, because she. don't want to do nothing while the light is on.
Like yeah, you could show up about, let me see, 9:30, 10. 9:30, 10.
So, and while you playing, I don't even want you to look too closely at my FaceTime or at my pictures or shit.
Right.
I mean, I probably have some. I mean, I probably look younger than I am, but don't look too closely.
Right, but just from a distance.
From a distance.
From a distance. And if I don't dye my Mitt Romney sideburns, it's a whole giveaway. You'd be like, oh, okay.
Girl, that and the Spanx. So you got the Spanx for the or the complete darkness for being intimate.
But you get me in the complete darkness, I could fool a motherfucker.
Right.
I could fool you.
I could. You won't even know that I'm an auntie.
Right.
No. Nephew. What you working with, nephew?
Right. Right. It's all good. So yeah. But it's a blessing to age.
Is it? You think it is?
I think it is. But you know what? Think about how many people that haven't even made it, that didn't get to make it even this far.
Yes. You are right.
And people who won't make it this far.
Indeed.
They won't. And they won't do it looking as good as we look.
What? You better
come on.
You better talk that talk, money.
Come on. Shit.
We still like Stella said. I mean, like what was it in Whitney Houston? I still look good. Girl,
okay.
At least I'm gonna tell myself.
Right. So, as far as I'm concerned,
I think I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. It is a blessing.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's nothing. No matter how much somebody tries to tell you what it's like, you ain't gonna believe it until you get your readers yourself.
Readers and tweezers.
Razors and tweezers. So.
And I'll just add that, so we live in a society that tells us that once you get to a certain age, you're no longer desirable, you're no longer attractive, you're no longer, worthy of anybody's attention. But I'm here to tell you that, just to echo what you said, Yummy, that it is a blessing, and you have the benefit of not caring as much. And I think that by itself is a blessing. And I think all of us should strive to get to a point where we give fewer fuck and still do it as well as still look good like we do and feel good. It's about how you feel anyway.
Good. Yep, and feel good and live fearlessly like we're currently doing. So it's all a blessing, and I'm damn excited about it. So
me too. I'm excited about what's coming next. I used to hide it all the time or try to hide it, but you just convicted me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we got a long way to go. We're gonna look back on this time as when we were even younger. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
But you all tell us, though, that if there's anything that we left out about age, let us know in the comments. Give us some feedback about that. Talk about it.
Yeah, because we didn't talk about urinary incontinence. So I know.
For gas, lactose intolerance.
Oh, Lord. Jesus. Yes. So listen, you guys need to please continue to follow us on all of our socials at Yummy Fearless and subscribe to our show. We are on just about everything. We're on Apple. What else are we on?
We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're even on Pinterest, where you can find our highly curated He Can Get It list. So come on and follow us on all our socials. We're also, you can find the podcast on Spotify, on Stitcher, on Google Podcasts, and anywhere you can find podcasts, you can find us. So please, we really appreciate you listening.
Yes.
Thank you so much for tuning.
And if you just want to come to one place to find where you can listen, go to our website, www.yummyfearless.com, and we have links where you can also listen to our show and check out additional blogs and content as well. So you could just go to our website and see what we're talking about.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're out.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.